We are discussing the healing foods for cancer. Cancer is one of the most feared disease in almost all the languages across the earth. National Cancer Institute tells us that in group 1 of the top list of cancer causing items, one of them is actually food. When you read number 6, it says processed meats. But other things also in our environment, chemicals, obesity, environment, and even solar light, solar energy can cause cancer. If you're exposed to too much heat, especially in wrong time of the day or in the wrong seasons, like in the summer. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are the things in a pie chart. You know, normally financial people like using pie charts to show expenditure and things like that. Now here we are looking at a pie chart showing us these factors that cause death through cancer. And you can see on the list, diet is somewhere in the middle. But when you look at the pie chart, diet is number 1. It is 35%. The next one in line is tobacco, which is 30%. The rest are just small percentages, 5% for viral causes, 6% for genetic causes, 4% for environmental causes, and others. So there are many factors that cause death, but the two major ones is tobacco and diet. So tobacco, at least for those of us who are Christians, we're not worried about tobacco. But what about diet? The cancer is any cell that refuses to die. A cancer cell is a cancer that overgrows. It outgrows its lifespan. It outgrows its normal size. It becomes evasive. It starts spreading to other parts of the body. And therefore, that is a cancer cell. Then a carcinogen is something that causes cancer. It can be food, it can be a substance, it can be chemical, it can be anything in the environment. A mutagen is something that damages your DNA, which can also lead to cancer, because when a cell has a damaged DNA, then it starts misbehaving. Anticarcinogens are those things that do the opposite of carcinogens. They actually prevent and heal and reverse cancer. Foods that help to prevent cancer, the major groups is fruits mainly, vegetables, oils, extra virgin oils like olive oil, legumes like soy, beans, nuts, peanuts, whole grains like whole wheat, whole brown rice, and others. Then yogurt, the probiotics, we also need them, especially for the gut, because we have problems like H. pylori, which cause a lot of inflammation and which ends up leading to cancer. Then these are some of the things that cause cancer, like coffee, refined products, spices, things like black pepper. Avoid them. You can use cayenne instead. Avoid cloves, avoid cinnamon, if you're using cinnamon, those of you who are addicted to cinnamon, you can use it in very small amounts. There are things you don't have to use in large quantities. Eggs, shellfish, alcohol, milk, meat. I want to talk about meat, red meat, especially the roasted meat. It contains benzopyrene, which in 1 kilo of meat, it's equivalent to 600 packets of cigarette. So if tobacco is the second biggest cause of cancer, cause of death in cancer, then meat contributes to that, because eating roasted meat is equivalent to smoking. So here is a list of different diets for different forms of cancer, things you need to increase, things you need to take more of on the left, and the things you need to avoid and reduce and stop on the right. So this is esophageal cancer in the gut, in the esophagus. As you swallow your food, that first part, I've seen a number of people dying of esophagus cancer. I have a client that died of cancer. I met her when it was actually too late. Fruits and vegetables are good for lung cancer. Every year, 16 million people die because of not eating fruits and vegetables. So strive and endeavor to eat fresh fruits and vegetables to avoid lung cancer. And stomach cancer, the same. There are things to avoid. The list is very long. Please avoid this and take more of this. Take more of this and avoid the things on the right. Liver cancer. You need the vegetables and the beta carotenes. The beta carotenes, like the carrots, the tomatoes, things which have beta carotenes, the vitamin A, that antioxidant, it fights cancer. Prevention of breast cancer and healing of breast cancer. The language I'm using here is prevention, because what heals you is what will prevent it from coming back. So what heals you, continue taking it so that the cancer doesn't come back. I've seen a number of people that after healing from cancer, go back to their old lifestyle and the cancer returns. So that is not good. You don't want to go back to cancer after it has taken off. So continue eating this even after you're healed, so that this never comes back to your diet. Colon cancer, it increases, you have to increase fiber, fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Colon, that is the most important area. That's why when your colon is dirty, whatever else you do is useless. Even if you're treating cancer of the breast, cancer of the brain, cancer of whatever body part, as long as your colon is not clean, so even the colon itself, it needs to be nourished. Kidney cancer, still follow what is on the left, avoid what is on the right. Pancreatic cancer, this is the cancer that killed Steve Jobs, the guy who started iPhone or Apple company. So it's a dangerous cancer. This guy was very rich, but was not able to defeat the cancer because maybe no one told him about this. But now for you, you know, protect your pancreas, because that's what controls the blood sugar levels. That is what controls, it prevents you from getting diabetes. So when it gets cancer, be sure what else will come along with it? Diabetes. Prostate cancer, this is very common in men. This is a long list of things you have to eat, a very small list of things you need to avoid if you have prostate cancer, or if you want to avoid it, or if you're prone. Ovarian cancer, this is another common cancer like breast cancer. Things you take more of and things to avoid. Urinary bladder, it also gets cancer. Take more of this, avoid this. You read through the list. I'm going to share this document with you. Endometrial cancer, this one affects the female organs. This is due to something that triggers the estrogen levels and affects the levels of progesterone. So there are type 1, type 2 endometrial cancer. The type 1 is more mild. Type 2 is more aggressive. Women above 50 get the type 2. The type 1 is not as aggressive, but all the cancers, if you are afraid of those type of cancers, take more of this and avoid all this, or reduce it, and do it gradually. Cervical cancer, instead of doing the smear test, just start eating this. Make it your habit. Don't do it just for one day. Don't do it for 1 month or for 3 months. Do it for the rest of your life, so that cancer never comes near you. And these are God's promises. I am the Lord who heals you, Exodus 15:26. I will take away sickness from among you, Exodus 23:25-26. He forgives all my sins and heals all my diseases, Psalms 103 verse 3. I'll give you back your health again and heal your wounds, Jeremiah 30:17. The Lord will remove from you all sickness, Deuteronomy 7:15. My counsel shall stand and I will do all my pleasure, Isaiah 46 verse 10 and 11, which says, yes, I have spoken and I will bring it to pass. I have purposed it and I will also do it, Isaiah 46:11. And God cannot lie. That's what Titus says in chapter 1 verse 2. I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass, Ezekiel 12:25. Those are God's promises you need to rely on and believe that God has already ensured that no one should ever die of cancer, that no one should ever suffer from cancer, that no one, if we trust in him, he has already put laws in place. Trust in God. The Lord Jesus Christ is the only true healer. He can heal you. Read the Holy Bible and pray regularly. Build your character, build relationship with God. Before you ask him for healing, you need to be his friend. Do not worry. Just relax and be joyful. Rest, proper sleep. proper nutrition, abstain from things that cause cancer, drink pure, clean water, breathe fresh air, sunlight, move out, get enough sunlight, and do exercise. God created us to move. He did not create us to stay in one place. May God bless you. Thank you for listening to me. And I pray that you share this information with all your friends, your neighbors, and your relatives, your church members. And may everyone be healthy and happy and strong so that we can serve God in a healthy body. I wish you a blessed week. I wish you a good time, and may God bless you. Thank you in Jesus' name.